Hi, I'm Sadia Siddiqui from Mustang Productions, and I'm event managing for the 100 years of Kinaird celebratory events here at the Taj Hotel in London. We've got 3 sensational speakers here who are speaking on women empowerment. We have Ritu Sethi, lawyer and author. We've got the mayor of Amersham, Mimi Harker, and we've got Dr. Muhammad Jawad, the renowned cosmetic surgeon who starred in the award-winning, Oscar-winning documentary called Saving Face. So we've got our first guest here, Ritu Sethi.
I am the senior partner of Sethi Partnership Solicitors, which have now been established for 20 years. It's an award-winning practice, legal practice, and the first that was run by an Asian female. I'm glad to be here because I really want to now give forward to the next society, the next community, the next generation, our trials and tribulations. And what better way than to stand on the shoulders of people who've been there, and that's what it's all about. And that's what actually inspired me then to go on and write my book, which is called Having It All Now. Now, Having It All Now is an inspirational guide to women who want to juggle life, work-life balance. They want to have it all in this life and have it all now, and that's what my book is about. So today will be an introduction to the book to all the lovely ladies from Kinaird College in Lahore. Thank you very much.
Kinaird College is an epitome of women empowerment, basically. So that's why we have amazing speakers here with us today talking about women empowerment.
One of the things that I've always done in my life is work hard, if you like, to try and encourage women and empower women, because I came from, if you like, I stand before you as an extraordinarily ordinary woman. I had no dreams or desires or ambitions to be involved in politics. I had never ever even read a newspaper when I was first approached to start politics. I hated politics, I hated politicians. Like most people, I thought they were the most untrustworthy bunch of people you could ever come across, and they made policies that really, really didn't affect you in your normal everyday life. So what on earth was the point of these people sitting up there in their little bubbles, making up things for you to do, when they themselves seemed to have absolutely no idea at all what you needed to do and what you needed to make your life better? So then, I suppose I got involved like an awful lot of people, and what happens is, something in your community happens that really, really makes you want to do something about it. And in my case, it was a builder who came knocking on my door one day. Now, I think most of the ladies in here have got kids. You know what it's like with the sleepless nights. My baby was 6 months old. My daughter was a 3-year-old toddler. Someone comes knocking on my door. We've just moved house for the birth of this new baby because I wanted to move before the baby was born. He actually arrived on the day we moved, so they all moved in without me, which was fantastic. I couldn't have planned it better, so I just moved in. But having moved into this wonderful, peaceful, serene and tranquil house, this knock on the door when he was 6 months old to say, actually, you've got sheds and fencing on our land, and if you don't remove it within 7 days, we're going to remove it for you. And I just, I was always, believe it or not, 20 years ago I couldn't have stood here and spoken to you like this, but I was extremely shy, extremely quiet, never spoke to a soul. Dropping my daughter into nursery, I'd sort of slip in through the front door, sign her in, say hello to Mrs. Bannerman who ran the nursery, and then I'd slip away again and go home and sort of do some chores. While women have to prove themselves anyway, but if you're from an ethnic minority background, you tend to have to prove yourself just that little bit more. So I say to you, empower yourself first, then get out there and empower other women. Do not be one of those women that just says, oh, no, not going to help you. Always reach out that hand. It pays back in dividends, but I promise you. So empower yourself, empower everybody else. Have a fabulous, fabulous afternoon. Do you want me to speak for longer? As I said, I can speak for everybody. I won't, but that's it. So thank you very, very much for listening to me.
The mission of Kinaird College, which I got downloaded, is to enlighten, guide, encourage, support the women of tomorrow with sustainable quality strategies in academics to meet the challenges of the changing world, and I'm sure they're doing it very well. I can see that. So tonight, or this afternoon, I would therefore invite the Kinaird Society to dream up a different dream for Pakistan. An inspirational vision that, although would still rest on its foundation, but would dare to go beyond art, culture, and society as its main focus. Kinaird could lead that because you were built up on that particular thought process. Here, I would like to quote from a great writer, thinker, and reformer, Trotsky, who said, "There are no conditions of life to which a man cannot get accustomed, especially if he sees them accepted by everyone around us." And that is a worry. I urge all of you to not become accustomed to the present reality that is Pakistan. Let us, all of us, try and reduce pain and suffering in Pakistan. The Kinaird Society should perhaps create leadership groups in the domain of art, culture, society, and media who could work with their counterpart groups in Pakistan civil society. The Kinaird Society leadership could also create links in Pakistan among social and opinion leaders and eminent people representing and projecting Pakistan in better Pakistan. The Pakistan diaspora in Britain as the biggest example of civilized coexistence in peace, celebrating diversity. I would like to conclude with this verse, if I may. शिकवा जुल्मत ते शब से तो यही बेहतर था, शिकवा जुल्मत ते शब से तो यही बेहतर था, अपने हिस्से की कोई शमा जलाते जाते. Thank you.
Being part of the Kinaird, and if you have been passing in Lahore, if you're associated with Kinaird, you can die as a happy man. Being a Karachiite, I think this was a privilege I was deprived of. But I have heard great things about this institution, and I think they produce great leaders, great mothers, and great wives, and great daughters. So congratulations to Kinaird Centenary, and hope they can continue for many, many more centuries.
Just wanted to say that we're all very proud to be part of the Oaks, and certainly part of the Kinaird history, celebrating 100 years, which means 100 years and many generations of Kinaird girls, and certainly three generations of our family have come through Kinaird. So I'm very proud to be part of that legacy. And also we were very privileged to have incredible professors at our time. We had Ms. Fakhr Ahmed, Mrs. Falbus, Kausar Sheikh, we had Ms. Anwar, some amazing teachers. We were very proud of all of them. They taught us to be strong women, and I hope we continue to be strong women and teach our daughters those same values, light, courage, and love, and certainly as a legacy of showing the wider communities what Pakistan is all about is really key. And all these crazy women who are standing here. Yeah, keeping the Kinaird force alive. Thank you very much.